member for Scarborough-Guildwood.
Thank you, Speaker. I have two responses today. International Day Against Homophobia and Transphobia in advance of Friday's observance of the 2019 International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia and Biphobia. Today I stand in solidarity against all forms of persecution, oppression and torture of LGBTQ people around the globe and here in Ontario. I want to welcome my friend Susan Gapta, who I've known for many years. Speaker, I was asked to preside over the Model Parliament for high school students a few months ago, and the students were debating a gender-neutral washroom. And it was really interesting to listen to our high school students and their intrinsic understanding that we have to have fairness in our society, and every person needs to be able to do what is natural and normal for them. Millions of LGBT people around the world struggle to secure their basic human rights and gain visibility. Some lives under the threat of death penalty simply because of who they are. This is unacceptable, and we have a duty to ensure that everyone in this province feels safe. We must ensure that this province remains inclusive and accessible for everyone. There is no room for hate, fear, or violence in our province. Speaker, I am honoured to stand here today to talk about my friend Fitzroy Gordon, a legend and a cultural icon. As fellow Jamaicans, he's a soldier. Fitzroy came from Jamaica to Canada in his 20s, and when he arrived here, the city was a very different place than it is now. Fitzroy Gordon always believed in creating a space for Black and Caribbean people to realize their full potential. It is no surprise that Fitzroy Gordon achieved his lifelong dream of launching Canada's only Black and Caribbean-owned and operated radio station, G98.7 FM, The Way We Groove. G98.7 amplified the voices of the Black community and offered us a unique platform to share our lived experiences. I would like to say a special thank you to Carrie Lee Crawford, a member of the G98.7 family, for being here today in support of Fitzroy, and I know that you are here representing the G98.7 family. G98.7 can be relied upon to play the rhythms of our cultural heritage, reminding us all of our roots, evoking a sense of pride and gratitude in the Black, Caribbean, and African diaspora. The news sources and talk shows, including Grapevine, allow the airing and debate of issues affecting the Black community in an authentic and real manner. It featured voices unfiltered. Young artists were given an opportunity to be heard and listened to, enabling a dialogue on key issues affecting the Black community. Fitzroy made history once again when he was granted approval from the CRTC to operate Canada's first national Black and Caribbean TV station, something that can further be realized into the future. Fitzroy was recognized locally, nationally, and internationally. Yes, Fitzroy's message of love, compassion, and acceptance went beyond borders. Fitzroy Gordon's legacy demonstrates how one man, through persistence and perseverance, transformed an entire generation of Black Canadians. I was one of them. I met Mr. Gordon, Dr. Love, when I was 19 years old. He gave myself and my fellow colleagues an opportunity to be interviewed many times on air. Fitzroy gave us a voice, and we have a duty to use this voice to empower our communities. To say that Fitzroy Gordon was loved is an understatement. His friends, his fans, and his community are mourning the loss of a cultural icon. Today we have Marsha Brown, Lennox Richards, and Selwyn Richards, who has the art of catering. I know that you are brothers and that this is a hard moment, but please understand that his legacy is for all of us to build on. Marvette, Nelson, Tennyson, the entire family, we mourn with you. We stand with you. He will never be forgotten. He has left a voice, and he is truly missed and he will continue to and always be Dr. Love. May his legacy live on. May he rest in peace.